channel. So today I'm going to make crustless quiche, and I know lots of other people have made this already, but I'm going to give it a go. I think I've made a quiche before in the past, I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't made one since I've been doing Slimming World, I know that. So I'm going to give it a go because I'm going to have some for lunch today, and I thought I would also like save it and then I can put it in the fridge for the rest of the week. So I will show you the ingredients that I've got and what I'm going to use, but you can mix it up and just put whatever you fancy in there, but this is what I'm going to have and I will show you how to make it. So you will need a flan dish, which I'm going to spray with Fry Light. I will do that in a minute. You're also going to need some fat-free cottage cheese. You can use a low-fat cottage cheese, but you can't use the low-fat on an SP day, or the flavoured ones on an SP day. I'm using the fat-free cottage cheese, which is plain, which is fine for an SP day if you're doing one. You need 4 eggs. I've got some bacon here. It was a bit fat, I'll cut that off in a minute. But some bacon, red onion, mushrooms, courgettes, and I've just sliced some tomatoes. You can add cherry tomatoes in there or chop tomatoes up and pop them in there. I'm just going to put these on the top, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm also going to add some spinach. And I'm going to add some cheese as well, which will be my healthy extra A. So this one, I think it's from Aldi. It's mature lighter cheese, 30% less fat, which you can have 40 grams as your healthy extra A. So this will serve 4 portions, so a portion of the quiche will be half my healthy extra A. I'm also I thought I had some fresh garlic, I'm going to add, but I haven't, so I'm going to use some garlic salt, some salt and pepper, and some chives, which I've just cut from the garden now. So those are the ingredients that I'm going to use today, and I will show you what you need to do next. So first up, I'm going to spray my frying pan, because I just want to get these veggies cooked up. So I'm going to spray mine actually with some garlic Fry Light, just because to add some more garlic. Turn the heat on, obviously. So I'm going to let that heat up first, and then I'm also going to spray my quiche dish. Just put that to the side because I'll need that later. And then you'll need a bowl which will make the egg mixture. So the onions I've just added to the pan, and bacon, they've been cooking for a couple of minutes now, just because they take the longest to cook. And I'm now going to add the courgette and the mushrooms. And I just need to add the spinach, but I'm going to let these cook first because the spinach doesn't take that as long. So I'm just going to cook that. I'm going to add a little bit of the garlic, where is it? Garlic salt. This is just Tesco's own, just a sprinkle, just to give it a little bit more. Oh, why is it not coming out? There we go. A little bit more garlicky taste. I've got my mushrooms quite big, but you can obviously do them quite small if you prefer, or slice them. I've sort of halved them and then sliced them. So I'm just going to let that cook for a few more minutes before I add the spinach. So whilst the veggies are sort of softening, I'm going to make the egg mixture. So I'm going to put the lid on before I do this because otherwise I'm going to get it all down me. This is the Tesco's fat-free cottage cheese. It says to use 250 grams. This is a 300 gram tub. I'm just going to use the whole lot, just because I can't be bothered to weigh it out. If you want to be precise, I said this is the first time I make it, so it could go horribly wrong. Some people like to blitz it. I'm going to be really lazy and not. I'm going to see what it turns out like this time. If I feel like it needs to be blitzed, or if you really don't like the texture, then just go ahead and blitz it. I'm then going to add 4 eggs. I might end up I might end up blitzing it anyway, who knows. Let's put those in there for now. do need to whisk it though. Oh, where's my whisk? I suppose you could whisk the eggs first and then add it to the mixture, which is probably what everyone else would do. It's just to get the eggs so that you don't have that white yellow stripe going through your quiche. Also, whilst you're doing this, I would preheat the oven. I've put mine on 190, 200 degrees, just to get it warm. I sort of see how it goes. I kind of play things by ear. I've taken this recipe and adapted it from the Budget Slimmers. So I think they made one the other day on one of their What I Ate in a Days when they did their carb. I think it's that one. So I just thought I would take it, but I'm adding like different vegetables. I'm also adding cheese for my healthy extra. Again, you can like leave out the cheese, but I just like a cheesy flavour, and people has said that it tastes better. And my mother-in-law, she does a cheeseless one because my father-in-law doesn't like cheese, and it just lacks that flavour for me. I've just added a good couple of handfuls, sort of 2 to 3 handfuls of spinach, so I'm going to leave that to wilt down. My mixture is all ready, so I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Just sort of bring out the flavours. Mix that around. Some chives, which I've just snipped. Or finely snipped, just to add to my quiche. There's a few long ones in there, but I don't care. Oh, hang on, we have an upset. Oh no, he's all right now. We're just going through potty training at the moment. 1 minute he's interested, the next he's not. Right, so I've added the chives and everything. I'm just going to now add the cheese. So what I might do is actually leave a little bit and sprinkle that on the top. So just mix that round. Right. That's ready. I'm just going to let these veggies finish off because I just need to cook a little bit more, and then we'll set it all up ready to go in the oven. Okay, so the spinach is all now wilted and the veggies are all now cooked, so I'm just going to add this to my quiche dish. I'm just using a Pirate's quiche dish, but I think you can get the non-stick ones as well. I'm a bit funny about non-stick products. I like to have either ceramic or glass ones, but that's just me. Right. So spread that out evenly. I'm then going to add my quiche mixture. Give that a little bit of a, a little bit of a shape. I'm just going to get a fork and just kind of push it all over. In fact, using the 300 grams of cottage cheese is fine. It's fine. It's not too much. Right. You can use, the good thing about the quiche is that you can make any flavour that you like. So if you don't like mushrooms, you could add peppers, grated courgette if you don't want like chunky courgettes, broccoli. That's the one, the Budget Slimmers. I will actually tag their video below. So if you want to do one without the cheese, or a broccoli one, they did broccoli and ham, I think theirs was. I'll tag it below. so that's fine. I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to also add the cheese on the top just because it's going to be a bit different, a little bit different. So half of this is your healthy extra A, or you could just have a quarter, which is half your healthy extra A, which I'll probably have today, or I might even just sin. I've got a big chunk of cheese there. One moment. Okay, so the cheese is all on, and I'm just going to put the sliced tomato on the top. I'm not using the end bits, they won't make it look pretty. I'll just eat those. That's it. And I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 40 minutes, but I'll let you know when it comes out. So I've taken this out of the oven. It's been out of the oven now for about 30 minutes. I put it in the oven on 180 degrees in the end. I just felt it was a bit too hot. It was starting to go brown on the sides quickly. So I put it in for 180 degrees, about 45 minutes I did it on. That's 180 degrees. I don't know what gas mark is. I think it's gas mark 4 for 180 degrees, but I don't know what the other ovens are. You know your oven more than me. And yeah, it's all cooked in the middle and everything, and I've just let it cool down, and yeah, I can't wait to try it. I will serve it up and I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is served up. I've got it with some salad and some lighter than light mayo, baby plum tomatoes, and as you can see, it's all cooked through, and I'm really looking forward to this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and let me know if you have any questions as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care everyone. Bye.